Hello and welcome back to Gingerman. Today you find me somewhere out in the wild, the most random location I think I've done for an episode. I said to Mountaineer and Stephen, I says, we're not going to do a Munro this weekend, so I've got a bit of a sore toe and I'm still recovering from the hand, so nothing too wild. And he says, I've found somewhere, just a gentle walk, somewhere nice, somewhere mountainous. So we're at Pattack Falls. Have you heard of it? I've never heard of it, but let's go and discover it. Pattack Falls? Show me what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a can is here to make your day. Gingerman with a can would like to hear you say today.
Okay, so here we are. We're on the Lagan Road. So you come up the A9 and before you get to Aviemore you turn off on the Lagan Road. You can keep going all the way to Fort William, or you can stop here at Pattack Falls. Yeah, winter's kicked back in a bit today. It doesn't feel as cold as it has felt, but it was -7 at some point today on the way up. But already, this is amazing. This is incredible. Slidey. I'll keep the camera rolling just in case I fall, so I can laugh at myself. Look at this. Is that a gorge? Oh, here we are already. There's loads of like amazing wee bits you can walk out to if you're feeling brave, especially if you're into photography. Some of the light that's coming through is, it's just so beautiful, especially looking down the water. But it's busy, it's a busy walk, but it's the weekend, it's Sunday, so that's all good. It's nice to see families out walking together. So, yeah, that sunlight. It says the falls are back the way we've come, and up this way is Drumanerd ruins. So we'll go check out the ruins. Pattack Falls and its ruins. I can see a whole deforestation zone over there, but we're walking through some of the... Is this all silver birch?
Yeah, it is, right.
Walking through this lovely silver birch region. It's beautiful, real nice. Got all the lichen on the tree, helping us breathe, helping me breathe, helping you breathe, watching this.
Heavy deforestation, isn't it?
Heavy deforestation over there. It's ugly. There's the ruins along this way, Drumanerd ruins. Do we go to the ruins and then come back to find the falls? Or do we go back to the falls? We've made the decision to stick with the falls. We're going to go back the way we came, which is not far, we've only walked 10 minutes. And I'll maybe find the ruins another day. Someone, if you've been to them before, tell me in the description. Am I missing out? Are we missing out? Anyway, we're coming back on ourselves because time isn't our friend today. We've not got loads of it. So we need to stay on track, on mission. We'll just say this is the ruins. Nice ruins. Well, we're after the falls and it is a lovely day for the drone. I've got to get the drone up. We're back at this bit. We're thinking this isn't the falls. Let me go down here and see. There's a nice wee staircase. We're trying to decide where the path is. Is this a path? Down the way or up the way? I say that way. That way looks more path-like. The plan is we're going to follow the water, because obviously the water leads to the falls. I thought it would have been more obviously like signposted. It is at the start. Wait a minute, is there something up here? If we can find another signpost, we know we're on the way, but hey, who cares? Look at this. Just pure natural beauty all around us. Alright, it's just a viewing point. We're winging it. We're going up that way. Oh, this is some off-grid walking, I love it. This is rambling at its best. So it turns out when you come to that junction, fix my glasses, I look like Austin Powers there. Ooh, behave. Instead of going down, you go up. Turns out you always should just go up. Hey, get my hand. I've recovered. We'll be up the Munros again soon. It's amazing walking through here. It's so free and so liberating. Watch your step. I shouldn't say that because I'll fall next. I was just saying to Stephen, I'm glad it's not ice slopes at the side of us. It's a wee bit of a steep walk up, like. A bit arduous terrain. But look, you can hang on to the trees. It's amazing. This is just a perfect adventure, get us back ready for another big one. Because between me and Stephen, we're making some adventurous plans for big walks. You ever feel uninspired in life? These are the sort of places you need to push yourself to come, because just the grandness of what nature can create is enough to inspire you as a human to say, wow, I'm part of that. Right, I should probably stop talking philosophical stuff and watch where I'm walking. We've not seen any signs now for Patac Falls. Not seen any of the tourists that came. So I don't know if I've come the right way, but it doesn't matter. Because we're on the river course, so we know we'll find it some way. Another thing about just rambling about the place is finding the perfect camping locations. A lot of fallen trees on this path, that's a big boy. Aye, nice wee spot here. Get a line across for your washing. I'm always thinking about your washing, like I'm going to stay there forever. Yeah. Moved. The path is wild. It's been destroyed by the fallen trees. I'm climbing under the tree because I don't want to fall. I'm more likely get a dirty hand though. That's alright, I like being under the tree. Nice wee spot. Right, up we get. And back out. We're freewheeling out here now, like. This is a great adventure into the unknown lands. There's a big electric pylon though, so it's not that unknown. I feel like the Patack Falls are tricking us. They're punking us. Where are the Patack Falls? Oh! It's just a total dense woodland. Wow. There's the falls. Oh, it feels like we're just coming in the middle of nowhere. Hello, where are the falls? Nowhere to be seen. Falls! The falls, I think, are where the car park location is now. I think according to Walk the Highlands, we were supposed to park somewhere else, but it doesn't matter because we found an adventure. But as part of the adventure now, we have to get ourselves out of it by using the drone to find exactly where these falls are. So we can't work out. I think it's maybe because it's not been raining enough. Maybe the falls aren't really active. Hold on a second. Just finished drone flying. Stephen's gone ahead on the phone, and I'm about to walk down this little slippery bit. Give me a second. Right, I was saying, so we're here. So I'm looking at this thing saying, where is this place? Turns out the car park is the falls. So, what does it say? Well, this is what it says. A short walk will take you to the pretty waterfalls, tumbling through rocky gorge in the forest. Pretty much, we've just come to it and then walked back through the gorge. They look particularly good after some wet weather, not today. And it leads through an attractive forest to an abandoned township, a reminder of the days when many families lived in small homesteads in the glen. Now, I guess the important and part of this then, and the most poignant part of coming here, is obviously how no one lives here anymore. But this was a part where people lived in homesteads and towns that existed once many time ago, or have been replaced with forestisation zones and tourist activity, but were once home to people and they were cleared out their homes. And I think that's kind of what I'm getting from today, is that solitude and emptiness here, which is in one way wonderful for nature, but for the people that once lived here and were of this land. Where are they? Talking of where people have gone, I can't see Stephen, he's gone right ahead. I better catch up. Whilst I remember, I want to thank my patrons, whose names will be coming up the screen right now. You are my true legends who support me through thick and thin, and that's why you're my ultimate heroes and legends, and I dedicate every episode to all your names. Guys, thank you. If you want to become a legend, link in the description below. Thank you. Peace. Love. This is the falls, it has to be. Look at the gorge it goes down into, right into there. See if we can get a better look down here. I wonder if old Rabbie Burns ever came here and got inspired. It reminds me of a smaller Falls of Dochart, but way more remote than the Falls of Dochart. So there's a big bridge there with cars and people all day. There's like a restaurant and things, whereas here, you're in the middle of nowhere, deserted. And there's not even a decent normal path into it. It's all very wild and rugged, so it has that sort of charm about it that's more remote and quiet and peaceful, but ferocious and dangerous also. Could you imagine, you know, when you're in a water park and you're in a rubber ringy going round the rapids? Imagine going down that on one. Oh, it'd be cold on your arse, but it'd be lovely. Look at all the lush moss. Oh, everything is so healthy and alive around here. It just, you can tell. Even the water, the rocks, everything just looks so clean and perfect. This wee gorge bit's lovely. This is the bit you want to go down, the Lazy River Gorge. That's what this bit is. Pattackfalls Lazy River Gorge. I feel like we maybe should have gone to the abandoned village, but we've kind of not got time now because we've done this, so that could be something else to explore. It's just opened up another door for the Gingerman to go into and explore. abandoned old towns and villages that no longer exist in the Highlands. If you know any, let me know in the comments below and I'll maybe check some places out. Again, it's one of those paths that will put people off. It looks like you can't keep going, but you can keep going. If you want to be an explorer, you know, don't have the fear of the unknown. Explore it, embrace it. Because that's what we are as humans. We are all exploring life, which is the unknown. Wow, I'm getting philosophical again. I think it's the trees. You wouldn't think it's still winter today. I know, there's loads of fun wee bits to climb and scramble. It's just like when you were a kid and you just go out for the day with your pals and you just go anywhere exploring for tree swings and stuff. It's kind of like that feeling, but you're an adult now and you're more interested in the history and the past and the story of the land rather than just messing around with your pals, but you can still mess around. Look at those big old trees in the sky. It's got that shade of blue spring in it. Wow. It felt wintry this morning at -7 driving through the Cairngorms, and now it definitely feels like we're coming into spring. It's amazing. The evenings are cold now, but there's not as much darkness. The stormy weather seems to have passed. The winds, don't need to remind me of the stormy winds. I know about the stormy winds. Stephen knows about the stormy winds. Hey, this is the big falls bit here, 'cause it's like, and then when it's high rainfall, this will be delicious. But we're actually going through a period of low rainfall right now. It's been dry. This is it here. This is the whole main section of Pattack Falls, which is good if you're not much of a walker, because you can actually just drive here. And then just down the road there's the Lagan Wolf Tracks, which is a wee cafe. I stopped there with my mum, Davey and Angus on the way to Skye. And then you can come just here to this wee lookout point and look over, like what I just done at the start, not realising I was already at Pattack Falls. But that's just Pattack life for you. You're there when you don't know you're there, and when you're back at it, you realise you're at it, and you're at it. That's the falls there. No, it's more like a whimper today. Pattack whimper. That's what I like about Stephen, the mountaineering guy. He's always thinking of places he can jump off into water, and he's not afraid. He would do it. He would do it, I guess, if he had the right equipment, a pair of Speedos and a towel. He'd be like, I'm in there. I think on this channel we will see Stephen jump from something high into water. You probably won't see me, but you'll see Stephen at some point over the summer. I guarantee it. I love how, like, the tree has found its place, just hanging out of this rock. I wonder what this place will look like in 100 years. How big will these small trees be? Will any of the rocks shifted? Will some sort of mad weather event create dramatic change? Who knows? But I'm here today. But I say, sometimes it's hard to push yourself just to get out, and this is, although just a small walk, it's still getting out, it's still being in nature, it's still interacting with it, and it will still inspire myself, and it'll inspire Stephen for the rest of the week. And what else will do, it will give us hunger for another adventure, and we're going to get planning a double Munro takedown at some point in the next couple of weeks. We were hoping to do it this weekend, but I swear I've got a really sore toe. What are you doing behind that tree? Oh aye. Wait a minute, there's another wee bit along here. What I like about coming here is I'm always looking for new places to come camp, and sometimes the challenge is finding somewhere to dump your car, and by dump it I mean park it. But here, loads of little spots for parking. And actually, there's a little beach down here. This just gets better and better. What a spot! Look at this, Stephen! This is lovely! Oh wow, this is where we were talking about camping up in there. Nah. I imagine many people have camped here. This is like the perfect wee spot. You're going to be a bit of throwing stones. Go for it. Didn't land in the water. Here. Big one. Big old fat boy. Look at this. I think you've pretty much got everything at the car park. You've got beach. You've even got a basking rock if you feel like posing as a mermaid for Instagram. Look. Basking rock. Which should look back over the falls. This is a bad time to fall in the water. Okay. I think you would probably just come and swim at this bit.
Jump in that bit and swim down.
Swim down here, jump down and then swim here. Come back to the beach with your towel and your fire. Well, that's it, Patac Falls. We thought we were an hour and a half away's walk, but turns out 2 minutes, but we added a couple arms and legs. And if you fancy it, there's a abandoned village from the old days of Scotland, hidden somewhere amongst all this woodland, forest land. But today was more about the Pattack Falls and just having a gentle adventure for the midweek episode. At the weekend, I'm going to be back out somewhere, I don't know where yet, but somewhere exciting, somewhere with lots of history and lots of adventure to be had. So I'll see you Sunday. Peace.
Well, it was a lovely to see you. It's the end of the show. Bring on tomorrow. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Say goodnight to the Gingerman. One last ice cream for the bearded man. Pistachio